agreed that I would not desecrate the Koran. Let me see that the left is intolerant of whoever disagrees with me. But I told the rabbi, and he just tell you for his remarks, I personally would not desecrate the Koran or burn it. It's totally up to me. It's up to these guys. We're not going to desecrate it or burn it on state property.
Sorry about that.
About what we're going to live the thing. Liberty flag. And I got to give you guys credit for having the cojones to show up and meet me face to face and ask me politely not to desecrate the Koran. And I said, fine, I respect that. But you people, I got no respect for. You people are intolerant. It's obvious that you're intolerant. You came down here to express your hatred for me. Okay, you want me to? I mean, the Highway Patrol told me not to. And the Highway Patrol actually said, you guys got to shut up. But if you want to discuss, you can come back here. Didn't you see these three guys walk behind the line? You want me to come out there? Yeah, okay, sure. And your hatred, don't you get it?
Well, that's like claiming respect.
You don't know what I claim because one, you never asked me.
I never listen to the same shit you do.
I know you're full of shit.
I am not.
I know you're full of shit because I never call in.
Put it on the speaker. I can't hear you.
Alex Jones stole the teacher who's 11 years old, and the guy is a scumbag. I got no use for Alex Jones. Where do you come up with this nonsense that I call in on Alex Jones?
My thing is, what do you say?
I mean, that tells me that you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
My thing is,
Such good Christians. Good.
my thing is
Forgiveness.
And you're another clown that assumes things. You don't know anything about.
I'm listening.
what do you stand for? What do you
You
stand
don't
for,
know
Duncan?
what
Tell
to
us.
say.
Why don't you
Tell us what you stand for.
I have no
Tell us what you
idea.
stand for. Tell us what you stand for. I'm not saying you need to go back and know exactly what you stand for.
You got the
And I want
floor.
you to say it like an intelligent man without cursing.
Why don't you
There's kids.
You brought it.
I didn't. Just saying, there's children here. I'm respecting.
I'm not running for public office. How's that?
Hey man, maybe you should.
So I'm not accountable to anybody else.
So we agree with you, right?
My question is, what do you care?
What is your case for doing this?
You want people to look at you to say something.
What do you care about Duncan Philp? Duncan Philp is an ordinary guy that lives in Carpenter, Wyoming.
Trying to get
It's because you're probably a patsy, Duncan. That's
Patsy
why.
for who?
Yeah, for our government who's setting people up so they can do shit like pull false flag attacks on us. Okay. That's why. And it's people like you who give them the open ground to do it. I ain't stupid.
Next thing I'm going to hear is I'm a federal agent.
Yes, sir.
But not embrace, but you don't
No, I
embrace.
don't embrace racism.
Oh,
I
you
don't
don't.
believe.
You don't
I think
embrace
it's
diversity.
ridiculous.
Racism.
I think it's
Islam is a
ridiculous.
race.
I think it's ridiculous that
Islam
someone.
is a race. What racism?
What are you guys?
Look, I think it's ridiculous.
What are you guys doing?
tolerate prejudice.
It's a religion. It's not a race. Don't play the race card.
So they don't burn race cards against us. Look, don't burn. I don't care if you do it on your front yard because I'm as constitutional. I'm as much of a believer in the Constitution as you are. My problem is don't do it on my steps as though it's all of our opinion. That's not okay. That's not okay, sir. That's not all right. Well, that's an idiot stunt and only a patsy.
But you know what I just said? We're going to take it off public property.
You're a patsy,
Are you
Duncan.
deaf?
You're a patsy,
You got shit in
Duncan.
your ear?
You're a patsy, Duncan.
Patsy for who?
You're a patsy for the people who want to make it look like this is how we feel, and we don't feel like that.
Did you get
cats and snake because I'm not a racist?
Did you get invited to pray at the White House?
Do what?
This isn't about race.
Are you gonna burn a book from the Klan? They're fucking terrorists too.
You burn our Bibles and you burn our flags.
Got the same mouth you kiss your mommy
But the
with?
point is, it's my book,
We'll burn them together.
and I'll decide what I'll do with my book. And you decide what you do with
So
your
you're
book.
against the whole Muslim religion?
No.
Yes, you are. Burning the Quran.
Why are you burning?
I don't care.
Yes, you
Look,
are.
Duncan, what I'm trying to get
Not
you to
all
do.
Muslims,
Did you
not
take
all
logic?
Muslims.
Did you take logic in high school?
I
Because your
have
line of
common
reasoning
sense. You know,
doesn't follow.
this is how the Holocaust
Because
started too.
I burn a book that belongs to me.
Absolutely.
I'm an
Never
equal.
burn books.
See, that's That's what's wrong with you people. You can't think. You're a patsy.
No, I'm not.
You're the
I have
patsy.
Somebody else do
common
your
sense.
thinking for you.
No, you do. That's why you're here.
I'm doing my own
I
thing.
have common sense.
Duncan,
You got every right to burn the book. You got every right to burn the book, but we got every right to tell you how stupid you are for doing it.
That's exactly true.
And that's what we're doing. Yeah. And now I would like to hear from you.
I'm not even going to spray
What's your
your
reason?
light on fire. I'm just letting you know that it's a symbolic thing. That this is what I do.
Against what? What's attacking countries?
Why is it so incendiary?
Obama's attacking free speech.
So are you protesting Obama?
I'm protesting the duplicity of the left.
Attack the Muslims.
It says we support the right of a Muslim to build a mosque. We don't support the right of Joe to burn the Quran.
Because they're Jewish.
Yeah, right.
Two entirely different things. Building a mosque and burning a holy book
Duncan, I'm a libertarian. I support that. I support
Burning a holy Quran is an expression
Hey,
of religious freedom and First Amendment
on the
rights.
steps of our state, like
And you would say the same thing. If Muslims got together and burned Bibles, you would be.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I'm pulling the stunt, you pulled this package.
And you have
Concept of our steps. My steps are his steps.
Well, I want
We
to
just want to make sure that you don't represent
Why
us.
don't we sell the thing?
And you don't represent us.
You don't represent me,
Thank God.
and you don't tell me what to do.
I represent liberty.
May I say
You don't.
something? May I say something? You know, a number of years ago, people who hate everything that both sides of this argument are trying to say they care about, which is constitutional rights. We can disagree with each other, all right?
Amen.
I learned about
People
this in
who hate
school.
our Constitution attacked the United States because we have the Bill of Rights.
That's
I
right.
don't
All
know
right,
that
please
Yeah, all right.
don't interrupt.
Yes,
I
sir.
didn't
I'm
interrupt
sorry.
you.
I apologize.
They want Americans at each other's throats.
That's right.
All right?
We're not
Yeah.
When I spoke with Mr. Phillip, one of the things I discussed was one of the fallen heroes who excuse me, sir? I asked him not to interrupt.
Oh, no, I was talking. I'm sorry. I'm talking to you.
I asked him to honor the memory of the fallen rescuer, Mohammed Salah Hamdini, a New York City police cadet who was an EMT who ran into the burning buildings, and those buildings collapsed on him. And his holy book, his motivation for doing all the good things he did in his life was his love of this country and his religious values, okay? And I asked Mr. Phillip not to desecrate the book which gave that American hero his inspiration to do the right and honorable thing at the cost of his own life. And when we fight with each other, when Americans are at each other's throats, we are all dishonoring the memories of those who died on 9/11. We can disagree respectfully. We do not need to call each other's names. We do not have to bait each other into arguments that can never be won. What we have to do is recognize that, while you and I disagree, and maybe you and I disagree, and you disagree, thank God we're Americans.
Yeah.
And we're not going to give aid and comfort to anyone who hates this country
right.
or our Constitution. That's right. That's right. Now, Mr. Phillip said he would be willing to speak with a representative from the local mosque. I would like to give him that opportunity without having people distracting him by calling him names. man. That's constitutional. Would you be willing to do that?
Sure.
All right. Okay, can we give him that opportunity?
Yes, and I applaud you for taking this off of there, because you know what? If you take it on your own private property, then I have no right to say anything, Duncan, and that's a fact. Because I'm a constitutional believer, and I believe that if you take it to a different spot and just not on my steps, I don't care. Okay? I promise. I don't care. Because I believe in the Constitution. You have the right to do this. That's right.
Can you let us through,
That's damn sure. Just don't do it like it represents all of our opinion, because that's not okay.
Can you let us through, please? I'm sorry to interrupt.
a misunderstanding of how much we all really cherish our freedoms as Americans.
No, we could do that. Oh, yeah, sure. So you have a...
Do I know you? Did you meet me before? Yeah. Just like, yeah, in the newspaper, I said I would take you to lunch. Hey, yeah, let's do it.
You guys want to go to lunch?
He's a liberal. He's a liberal. You can, and I will. Yeah, I really think it might just be sort of we need to get together, and if you just honor me by having me explain to you what the Quran is about, and you are welcome to bring your copy, and I will explain to you whatever that offends you about the Quran, as a Muslim.
Yeah, the point of this is not that the Quran offends me. I bought 2 copies. I bought one to desecrate. I plan on reading the other.
And I will help you to understand.
The point of this entire exercise was to force the First Amendment, protest Obama, and show the duplicity of the left or whomever. That they often are intolerant of the views of others, and they've done a good job of expressing that. So I guess my plan worked.
In your mind, but these are too many issues wrapped together.